Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Cami and this is Cami's Closet. If you're new to my channel, I don't usually dress like this. And if you're returning, you know I don't usually dress like this. In any case, today is a really fabulous collab with 3 other really badass women that I recently met right here on the internet. So if you're interested in seeing why we're badasses, then stick around. Anyway, I just want to thank all of you who have returned for coming back. I really appreciate it. You've all helped me go above 600 subscribers. And if you're new to my channel, please go below, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can see when I upload videos and you can watch them. Yeah, subscribe, do it now. You need to subscribe or get packing. That's right. No, I'm only kidding. I'm really not a mean girl. I'm really not. This collab was done because me and some of the other girls, Yotastyle, Winnie BLV, and Dawn Loves Couture, all purchased this. Well, one of them was given as a gift to one of them. Forgive me if I forget. But I said, how do I get inducted into the Bad Girls Club? This fabulous Coach bag charm is really adorable. So I said, well, hey, I need one of those. What makes me a bad girl? So I told them a little bit and they said, you fit right in. So this collab is about how we wear our Bad Girls Club charm, what bags we think it looks best on, and why we're just a little bit bad. Just a little bit. No bank robbery stories, no where's somebody buried stories, not that kind of bad. Just, what makes us just a little bad. So I'm going to tell you right now that I have 2 bags in mind that I think these would look the best on. First is my huge LV Neverfull in the Empriente leather. This is one of my work bags, and I prefer a larger bag when wearing a bag charm. So I'm just going to put this on here, and we're going to see how it looks. Nice. Looks good. Let me give you a quick mod shot so you can get the full effect. There we go. I know it's hard to tell because I'm wearing black on black, but this is the coolest jacket I own. What do you think, guys? Works. The bag charm has gold hardware, so I kind of, even though I do mix my metals, I kind of wanted to keep it on a bag that has gold hardware because that's just kind of me. That's my pet peeve. If you're going to put something on the same bag up close, it should kind of match. So this is what it looks like. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. Let me give you a little close-up. Nice, right? I'm going to switch it over to the other bag that I haven't worn yet. Here we go. What do you think? Now this bag can definitely be formal, go to a wedding, very, dressy, but it could also be cash. And I pretty much live a cash life. So what do you think? Looks good, right? I know you're not going to say it looks bad because you wouldn't say that to a badass girl, right? There we go. Cute, right? What do you think? Does it work? So I'm going to tell you a real quick story on why I was inducted into the Bad Girls Club. This is probably the worst thing I have ever done. Well, I'm not going to say the worst thing, but the worst thing I have ever done that I could tell you. I was 12 years old. I was in junior high school, and two of my other friends, who shall remain nameless, you guys, if you ever happen to see this, you'll know who you are. We'll just say D and S. We were friends, and we liked this guy who was like the coolest and the cutest guy in the 7th grade at the time. We'll call him Jay. So we wrote a note. We all three wrote a note, a really dirty note. I kid you not, it was disgusting, and especially from 12-year-olds. We wrote this note about all the things that we were going to do to him and wanted to do to him. We didn't sign it. We all wrote a little bit, and we put it in his jacket pocket when he got up from the cafeteria table to go get his lunch. The following Monday, me and my two girlfriends were called into the principal's office. This was a principal that was really cool. He wore a leather jacket. He had his hair slicked back. He thought he was Fonzie, but he was really good because he really related to the kids. He called us into the office one by one and had us write down something. We had no idea. We were clueless. He had me write just 1 or 2 sentences. He said, just write anything you want. So I just wrote, I don't know why I'm in here, but whatever I did, I'm sorry. I went out. My next girlfriend was called in. The other girlfriend was called in. Not sure why we were chosen. So I'm thinking this kid Jay had a feeling who did this, because we were chosen to come in and do a handwriting sample. When that was all done, we were all three called back in the office, and we were shown the letter. His mother found it in his pocket when she was going to wash his jeans jacket. The letter, the sexual, explicit, horrible letter in her 12-year-old son's pocket. Needless to say, I was really embarrassed because I was a very good student. I was a very good girl. I was also like 3'5" and 35 pounds when I was 12, so I looked like I was 7. And this letter, this horrendous letter, was coming from this little teeny tiny blonde-headed thing with a mouth like a sewer. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. You know? If that would have happened to my son at 12 in junior high school, I would have flipped my lid. I would have flipped out. So that's one of my little bad stories. Did I do a few things through the years as a late teen, early 20s? Not so much. You know, back in the day, we didn't have cell phones, so if we stayed on the beach till 5 a.m., we couldn't tell our parents where we were because there was no cell phones. And I would walk in the door at 5 o'clock, and my mother would literally grab me by the neck and shake me. But that was probably the worst thing I ever did. I never did drugs. I tried a little weed through my adult life, a little bit as a teen, not much. Never did anything else. I smoked cigarettes. That was bad. I smoked cigarettes from the time I was 14 up until 3 years ago. I did take a break for a year when I was pregnant, and with my two pregnancies, I did not smoke. But I went right back, and when you're 14 years old, you got to look cool. You got to be cool. You got to look, you know, like you're a badass. So I smoked cigarettes. Again, at 14, I looked like I was about 10. So it was a little bit weird, you know, but seeing this little tiny thing with a big cigarette in her mouth. But anyway, so that is why I'm a badass, and I was inducted into the I keep saying that. I hope that's okay on the internet. Is that a bad word? I hope not. Bad Girls Club. It's such a cute charm. It's white, if you can't tell, and a little purple sparkle with the letters, and gold hardware. Really, really, really cute if you're interested. I got this on eBay. It might not be on the Coach site anymore, but you can definitely find it on eBay. One more important thing that makes me a bad ASS. That's me. I'm a black belt in Taekwondo. Yes, I am. I'm covering my last name because I just don't want to advertise that all over. I am a black belt in Taekwondo. I did not do second degree, so you see it's a white stripe. When you become second degree, you get, I believe, a yellow stripe. But I stopped after a while because not that I lost interest. I was busy with my boys. My son Danny is also a black belt. We kind of did it together. But I lost interest. I got busy with my boys. They were young. And it also got really expensive because karate is like about $200 a month per membership. And when you get your black belt, you have to pay to get your black belt because it's a special form you have to learn, and it takes more intense training, and they charge you more for that. You know, so that's, you know, this black belt cost me an additional $500 to obtain. Besides, I had to break a brick with my foot. And it was not easy, and I was limping for 2 weeks. But yes, I am a black belt in Taekwondo. So, you know, think twice before you try to carjack me. Anyway, I hope you liked my video. And don't forget, as soon as you click off of mine, after you've subscribed, make sure you subscribe. I won't take no for an answer. Go see Yoda from Yotastyle, Winnie from Winnie BLV, and Dawn from Dawn Loves Couture, because they are part of this Bad Girls Club too. And I can't wait to see what they have in store. I will see you next week. Have a great Sunday.